Yo.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Welcome
everybody?
back,
How you been? How you all been?
the dear people of the Republic.
We've been gone for a while, eh?
Yeah,
That's like a
it's
week,
been a minute, it's been
and a
a
bit.
minute,
But
yeah.
we're back. A lot's happened, so let's hop straight in.
Yeah, it's been a crazy weekend, bro.
You know, it's a crazy weekend, as per popular request. The start of the City game.
Yes, absolutely. absolutely. The boy brother. Shout out.
Redemption arc. Everyone loves the redemption arc.
Yeah.
We've got so few supporters, we can't be pissing them off blood.
So the City game.
I think it was a robbery. I think the Cancelo one, I can see why it's a red, eh? But it's very soft red. Like, if that happened to my team, I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Like, you would be fuming.
I think it's because he was the last man. I still don't know. Isn't that double jeopardy when you give someone a red and you give the penalty?
No, you can't double jeopardy with a goalkeeper. Like, that's a goalkeeper.
Oh, the goalkeeper thing.
Yes, I think it's a goalkeeper.
I don't know.
I
Put in the
don't
comments.
know.
Put in the comments. All the experts, please talk in the comments. We don't
Because
know.
you were really giving him a
Penalty and a red card is double jeopardy in my mind, whether it's an outfield player or a keeper. You now going a double neck, bro. You go minus two in card economy.
Hectic. But look, as on the game as a whole, I think it was a quite fair occasion. Obviously, City were 10 men, they couldn't do that much, but they ended up winning it with a very dubious penalty.
Yeah, very, very.
That was
But look,
shocking.
the Haaland thing, bro. Yes. We were just talking now before. We were talking now how we thought this man was genetically
He was created
modified.
in a jar. That's
100%.
definitely what it is.
He was created in a German lab.
Yeah.
And they had a red flag hanging somewhere there. If you know, you know.
No.
But he's
no,
not
we
from
don't
Norway.
know.
Don't Norway also have a red flag?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Yes. There we go. So listen here, I just think like, look, you will carry them so far just because he scores so easily.
Comes on. Immediately scores. Man has no loading time.
What's that about?
That's fucking.
And you know, like every time we get like a crazy goal scorer, everyone's like, oh, you know, no one scores goals like the Salah. Like when Salah was scoring, when Henri was scoring, like Kane even, like these people put out numbers and you're like, he's a goal.
But they were not all down like Haaland is. Maybe Salah did the dribbling, but I think so, bro. I think it's because Haaland has
He
space.
was chill. What?
Haaland has space. He's got a huge frame.
No.
Good in the air.
Okay,
Very
so I'm
good
gonna take you
finisher.
straight to FIFA.
Yes.
He doesn't have very good dribbling. He's got.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't
very
have good
speed.
dribbling.
So
Salah
he
has-
doesn't have good agility.
And Kane has the passing as well.
Yes, but he doesn't have good agility. He doesn't have good interplay. He can't.
I
link
think he
the
has good
team.
interplay.
No, he
I've
can't.
seen him do some cute things.
No,
Not
you've
gonna
seen him do some cute things, eh? But he's gone through games in the Premier League with 8 touches for a whole game. So I think that is a flaw. But if you can get unlimited supply into him, you will put away chances like nothing on
lie.
this
He'll put
planet.
away chances like no
If
one
you
else.
can give him, if you can create chances, if his only job is to sit in the corner and look pretty, like you'll thrive.
He'll absolutely thrive.
You'll-
He'll absolutely thrive.
I'm sure if the season was longer, he would get 100 goals. Like,
But it's
simply.
possible. It's
You
possible.
could
Look
just
at the latest
clock
going.
out.
This is the highest level of footballing competition in the world, I could say. I think.
Yeah.
Other than maybe the World Cup and fucking the Champions League. Okay, I don't know.
I-
But it's the same.
I haven't
don't
seen
know.
anyone move like this
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't
Premier
know.
League.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Premier
Maybe
League is-
because think about
it's not the
Messi and
backyard,
Ronaldo,
yeah.
them were doing stuff like this in La Liga.
Yeah.
Like maybe this is the first time we just see
And
this.
CR7 in the Premier League a little bit.
Yeah, but he never kept. He never moved like this.
He never moved like that.
And CR7 never scored that many goals. Like
He scored a lot of goals.
no, but he wasn't a goal machine in the Premier League.
He wasn't a goal machine.
He
I
scored
think
like a 20 max.
two 20 goal seasons.
Yeah, but
Was
that's
that?
light. That's light.
That's like.
We've-
I Haaland just fucking got you, bro.
I know that's the trip. Like there was no development arc. If this was an anime, like
Yeah.
he goes out from the first.
Haaland, yeah,
episode.
Haaland. There was no development arc. He was OP since what? This is One Punch Man. Haaland is fucking One Punch Man, bro. He's just OP when he
It's
came
so
on the show.
deeply depressing. Because every time I just see that meme of Guardiola in my head, we cannot replace him.
We cannot replace him.
Oh
They
my
replace
God.
him immediately with a even dirt out machine.
Couldn't at least broke down. Like
Yeah, he broke down. He had
Because
some
we knew he's only
technical
gonna play
issues.
20 games. He'll still get 30 goals, but he's only gonna play 20 games. You know, Haaland's just here, and he's at Dortmund. He was getting injured left, right, and center. But just can't they afford like doctors there? What the fuck is it?
I don't know. But
I
he got his
think
first
he's
injury
picking
now.
up with some,
Yeah,
something.
definitely some stem cells, bro.
Stem cells, you know? You think you're 6'4", running
You
like...
move like a
Have you
fucking
seen
tree.
any other human being run like that? That's my argument. And that's why... Haaland.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Look, fuck that. Let's get to the money. Let's get to the money. You know, everyone came here for one thing, you know. What about
Arsenal.
Yeah.
The Gunners.
The Gunners. The dream
Goodness
continues.
gracious.
The dream continues.
This is insane. Look, I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. But like, this is that fantasy that I always have about United. That you are now living out. It's that fantasy, bro. You have that fantasy.
Man.
One season, you guys are just fucking the fucking dog horse. Now he's on top. Do you still consider yourself a dog horse in the race or like?
100%. Look, I think it's way too early. What, we 13 games in? That is about 33%.
The season split soon, so.
But the split is like no more than 35% of the league. If it was the halfway point, we could talk.
Yeah.
Like, I would be convinced. So I think once you get to the halfway point in games, and if we're still in and about it, we can maybe talk then. Huh? Now my goal is to get.
Are you afraid of the World Cup for injuries? Does that scare you?
A little bit, but not like much. Like,
That would scare me, bro. Because it could derail your season.
No, a good
Two
bit of my
injuries,
players will stay
bro. Oh yeah, easy.
So like,
Oh, okay.
so like now already Gabriel's gonna stay at home. The centre back, he's not going with the result. That's what is announced. Emil Smith Rowe is injured and he'll be able to rehabilitate in that time.
Martinez.
Who's Martinez?
Martinez.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Martinelli, sorry.
Oh, Martinelli, no, he's going with Brazil. Obviously, that's happening for sure. Jesus is going. Thomas Partey, I'm hoping he's going to be coming home back real soon. You know, Bakayo, I think Bakayo and the Brazilians are going to be staying.
Isn't Bakayo going?
No, they're going to be at the World Cup for long. They're going to play long World Cup. So our front three is going to be playing a really long World Cup.
Yeah.
But if they form in the World Cup, they're going to be coming home with form.
Yeah.
You know, so it's... I don't want to like think about it too much. You're stressing me out, bro. How can you ask me
Yeah, I'm
this?
just putting out here. I'm just telling Spanish in the world, bro. That's what we do.
Christ,
That's what we
man.
do. That's what we do.
Look, let's talk about the game, huh? So the game, Arsenal-Chelsea is a really big game. And there was like an undertone to it that our former captain, who was shunned by Arteta, went to Barca and we were like, all good. That was like an amicable way to like move. And we still like loved him. That was the thing. We still had love for Alba. You know, it wasn't like the Van Persie exit. Van Persie, I will burn him in the streets.
We love you, Babs. We will
If I
always
find
love
him,
you.
I will
You
get-
always
I will
have
necklace
that
him.
Abba home. Yeah,
You must
like,
never come to South Africa.
100%.
You'll get necklaced. I'm telling you, fuck off.
Even his
I'm saying
family.
it's like, oh my god, I'm not part of that. Look here,
No,
I
you were
left
thinking
you.
it.
I left you. I leave you out there to dry my kid. So he then goes to go and join Tuncho at Chelsea. Now I understand it wasn't working at Barcelona with Levy, but he went to Chelsea. He went to our London rivals.
Yeah.
They're not our biggest London rivals, I know. Everyone says, oh, like, you know, Chelsea's a big team at Spurs. Chelsea's aren't.
But they came back to London.
Yeah, but
You
Chelsea,
came back to London.
Chelsea aren't that important. I'm going to be honest. Chelsea doesn't have a rivalry with anyone, really. That's why I
You really think so? Yeah.
Who does Chelsea have a rivalry with?
A legendary one.
Like who? Like Arsenal United's legendary. Arsenal, Liverpool United is legendary.
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, Arsenal Spurs, Everton Liverpool.
City United.
That's not legendary.
City United is
That's
legendary.
not legendary. Not at all.
In our nowadays.
No, because now it's like more interesting, but it's not legendary.
Okay,
Now
yeah,
it's
there's
just
no
cool.
like. Okay, I get you.
There's no like
Folklore.
Like with Spurs, we literally moved into their territory and we come and build a stadium, you know, that stadium. And then we also won the league at Spurs twice.
Yeah.
So it's
You definitely got something.
we got some beef.
100%.
Liverpool, the Merseyside derby, that's heavy beef. Like Chelsea, they're not that important. But anyway, so he goes to Chelsea and
Chelsea fans.
then there was
right
that
now.
leak video of where Alba was saying, no, Mikel Arteta can't deal with people.
I remember.
So he was chatting shit, and again I thought that was distasteful, but he
Was.
was recorded secretly, so I gave him that one. Like someone just recorded him secretly. Easy place. We're building up to this week's game, and this is what Alba decides to agree to.
What did he agree?
Arsenal, nothing personal. I'm back. I'm blue. I'm ready. Let's go.
What the fuck? Let's go. Oh my days. Oh, but that was at the Premier League thing. I think so.
He agreed to that. It's nothing personal.
But you Arsenal players was in there as well.
Yes, but
Did they maybe not know about this?
Alba said that. He still agreed to do that. Alba
I'm
agreed
sure
to
the
do that.
Arsenal means
No, Arsenal people did know. But if you as Alba agreeing to it, like, yeah, we'll shoot the video with Alba. What's Alba gonna say?
Listen, but listen, like same with like fighting promo. They have to like That kind of beef really makes
No,
the
no,
game
no,
more
no, no,
exciting.
my blood. My blood.
Would you say you
No.
shouldn't have done that?
He's a dickhead. Why would he do that?
For entertainment.
He's got a tattoo of him and his kids walking out onto the Emirates.
That's
like
it.
on his arm.
That's mad.
Like
That's mad.
he was our guy and shit went wrong. We left on the best possible terms and we still loved him and you're gonna come. Nothing personal, my G. What you fucking saying, man?
Page, bro.
What
With
you
a
telling
mean
me,
fade, by the way.
And then you know what happened? In the whole game, man had 8 touches of the ball. 8 touches in the game. They subbed him.
But you see, that's the thing.
They subbed him.
If you're gonna check shit beforehand, you're gonna know in the game. Big pressure. From Percy didn't check shit before the game.
No.
But in the game, he showed up.
You showed up. That's the thing.
That's one thing.
You
Yeah, I
must
think we
show
have to
up.
respect that. You know what I
must
mean?
show
You
up.
must show up. You can't
And
make a promo and have 8 touches in the game.
bro,
You stuck out.
in the first half he only had 3 touches.
Nice, man.
Like, bro was hitting. Saliba also had the fucking game of his life. I don't know. William Saliba.
Because he's the one right now.
Bro, he's just too smooth as the G. Like, I watch him, and he kind of looks like he's never gonna get to things. He always like looks. He never looks frantic. He always looks so relaxed. And I'm like, they're about to skin this man. And then he'll just like get the ball. And he'll just like move on. He just like does his thing. He doesn't ever look frantic or like all over the place. Yeah, he's just that guy, bro. And he's, oh my God. I love my team so much.
I can imagine that, bro. It's a good crop of players. Like, I was thinking, like, it's hard to. Okay, I will get into that when we go into United.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on my crop of players, the core of my team is Martinelli, who's 20, Bukayo Saka, who's 20, William Saliba, who's 20, Gabriel, who's 20, Gabriel Magalhaes, who's 22, Ben White, who's 24, Thomas Partey's 28 now, so he's a bit older. But like the core players in our team, Martinelli, Saliba, Gabriel, Bukayo, Smith Rowe, Odegaard 23, like everyone is quite young and we kind of have that energetic flow to us and that's football. Every footballer's dream. That's what it is. Every football fan, we know.
You want that young squad, bro.
We want that young squad.
You don't want no fucking...
You don't need to beat around the bush too much. Put them in a spliff blood. Play them with the park blood. Zinchenko sauce. Fuck that, you know. It ain't a team, fam.
Absolute.
Top of the league. Long way.
Men's are up.
You know?
And they're staying there.
But let us
Top of the league back in Christmas. They are saying.
The greener pastures. Manchester United.
Oh my father.
What a lovely day.
Wow.
What a lovely
Bro.
day. I was having a great Sunday.
My goodness, that was crazy. Quick fire. Look at free kick was absolute fire.
Free kick was bang. Free kick was
Just
bang.
taking fire.
The Ramsey finish was bang. Yeah, that was.
Ramsey, he's a golden young fellow, no? Ramsey.
Wanna pick that little one.
You gonna pick that one?
Pick that little one. Snatch that little kid.
Snatch that little
I wanna
thing.
snatch that little one, bro.
Jeez,
You were perfect in
He's
there.
solid,
No
bro.
problem.
He's solid, bro. He's able to like press the game really well. Good energy. He can finish it.
Good
Goal
energy,
assist.
crazy finish,
Goal
like good
assist.
takers, like he's a nice 8. He's a really nice.
You know the thing is with United, we have this thing, no? It's just been this way for a while actually. Like we can be a good team sometimes. You can say it's consistency, but like there's like this kind of like hump that needs to sometimes when there's a hump, like there's an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
To maybe pick up some points, maybe move the table like fucking Chelsea loses.
Chelsea losing, yeah.
Spurs is always playing this week, also playing
Liverpool.
Whenever we are in this kind of situation where winning this week means something big, whether it's any team, we just always bottle that moment.
Oh yes, no,
We
you
always bottle
oh,
that
you
moment.
actually do.
That moment, like there's been so many times.
So you
like,
can swing, like you can get a 6-pointer.
yeah, we can get swing or the top teams are losing and shit like it. In those moments, we just lose to any team. It doesn't matter. When we have to just keep grinding through, we can maybe be a good team sometimes. But in that big moment, we bottle it. It's crazy.
Because that's actually where you show your resilience.
Yeah, that is.
But the Villa performance, it shook me. And dare I say it, it's Rafa Varane.
Yeah.
It's Rafa Varane. He's the key.
He's the key.
United's
Martinez
best player.
didn't have a good game this game. I can
Rafa
definitely
Varane is
say
the
that.
best player.
He's
Let's
our
finish.
best player. He's our best player. But look here, bro, like like back to what we were saying, like when we were talking about the crop of youngsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to like compare that kind of to the United situation when we have like fucking CR7, who is he's not playing really well right now. We had stronger words before, but you know I'm a CR7 fan, but I can't do him like that.
Dickhead
I
blood.
can't do the man like
He
that.
is a dickhead blood. He was chatting all this shit about CR. I'll tell you the truth now.
I was.
CR is past his prime, and he himself cannot see it. And the second you, as a person, can't see that you have a diminished role in the club, or that you need to take a step back, you're now a liability. I've seen it in basketball. I see it everywhere. The best players, Gerrard, even when he went out and he realized he go out with grace. And CR is going out in the worst possible way. On the biggest stage of it all, we are seeing everything we always believed him to be: professional, hardworking, determined. We're seeing that turn into just, best description is petulance. Just straight across, falling out of the manager, made captain, and puts in a performance like that. Do you remember when Rooney, that video of Rooney, a couple of years ago, where he got knocked out? Did you see that?
Yeah, and then he fucking he scored and he did
and then he came back and he scored in that game and he played a hell of a game. And you kind of shut up your critics. And Ronaldo got an opportunity to shut up his critics. And the second you don't do that for me, that's when I see it. It's almost like in a game when your defender makes a mistake. I always say, now go and score a goal. When there's a corner, go score a goal. And you'll make it up for me. You make it up for me. Yes, if you're going to concede a goal, go score a goal. Cancel it out, you know? And with Ronaldo, I'm not seeing it. So go on with what you say.
Yes, but look, I didn't want to go too deep into Ronaldo because we know. We love that top. Yes. So my point was that, you know, I was comparing, like, you guys have that good crop, like a good mixture right now. And like that blend is so hard to find. And look, we don't have that blend right now, that you know, that crop of useful players that are doing something. The last time I remember we had something like that was when it was Mason, Martial, and Ashford, when they had those crazy seasons under Oli. Just before Ronaldo came. Not just saying that he fucked everything up.
He did.
But listen, fucking Mason is fucking with jail. You know, a lot of things happened, and United tampered with that blend too much. At the time,
that's actually crazy to think about. Whoa.
At the time, United fans just wanted signings. So they kind of like tampered with it and mixed it way too much, and it fucked things up, bro. It broke down that golden frontier.
That golden frontier could have literally carried you.
Yes.
That's the thing. If they all grew and shined together, they would.
So I think when you have that kind of mixture like you guys have, build youth around them. Don't fucking buy players in to fucking replace like one of your young players, or maybe like for him to learn of some stupid cat like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fucking when you have that blend, bro, it's so fucking. We were talking about it in the last thing. It's so fucking delicate.
And it's like what's that nigga's Rickard Ralph that was at United? What's that nigga's name again?
Oh yeah, Ralph Ragnar. Yeah.
He said it. You need to be signing players on the second contract.
First contract.
Quality players on the first contract, because that's the people that are hungry.
Yeah,
if someone's coming in on the third, fourth contract, you're going to lose that desire.
Or they've won everything in the game.
And that fourth contract guy can't go and play behind Rashford now, for instance. He can't go behind Greenwood, behind Saka, because he's on his fourth contract. This is a big show here.
That is true.
So your youngster's going to have to drop out.
And United make that mistake a lot.
That's the thing. So you kind of need to play that youngster through that spell and just hope that he like peaks. And
it's crazy.
I think the United thing, I'd just like to elaborate a bit further. There have been United fans. I want to tell you, United fans touch my soul the worst. I would like to say, in all honesty, this is going to give my flowers. I'm going to give my flowers. I refer to Neymar not as a United fan, but as a fan that happens to support Manchester United. Because he's one of the most down-to-earth United fans. And the fact that he's one of the best representatives tells you a lot about you. I'm not like shitting on you, but there is those amongst the community. Even in the Arsenal community, there are dickheads that exist. And they just run.
We catch them outside.
No, and they run their mouth on absolute nothings. Like, it's nothings. And a United fan peeved me off 2 weeks ago. And he was like, no, United play better football than Arsenal. I said, we drew at Southampton. And the disrespect is back. We literally won 13 out of 15 games, some crazy shit like that, We drew one, we lost one. Now United is now saying that we literally I just started rooting for United now, and now your little fans are acting like idiots. Now I was like sitting waiting for your downfall. Because you know
But
blood.
listen, we definitely
You
don't.
know blood when
We
that
definitely
downfall
play.
is
We don't
coming.
play as good football as you guys. 100%. 100%.
But
you
you
can
still
be
mean-
good on the day.
You are good, and I was liking what
Moments
you were
FC.
building. It was like
Moments FC.
kind of a gentleman's moment, you know, where I felt it wouldn't be fair for me to kind of ride you because because your team was struggling, and it's kind of not fun to watch when they're struggling that bad.
Yeah.
You know, so I was kind of giving you some leeway. And then
You want them to start. You want them to start, but you want them to be winning the league.
That, like, you don't want the 2-4 or too bad. Like,
Yeah, you don't give a fuck. You
I
want
came
to
to
the
a
middle,
point-
bro.
I came to a point with the United fans, huh? Where we can't make fun of them anymore. Like, they don't feel pain. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, that's the thing. Like, we can't even come and like get them riled up like we used to. Like, they're pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, now it's just like,
Reality,
I made banana bread.
Reality, bro.
Their lives
It's
continue.
acceptance. It's acceptance. You gotta understand. You gotta understand the flow of things. And right now, this is the way that we are flowing.
Oh, you know, can we go to the Liverpool
Yeah,
Spurs?
we going on to Liverpool Spurs. Absolutely.
Look, Liverpool Spurs, I think. I actually can't tell you what I think of this game. I can tell you that I watched two shit good teams play.
Yeah.
So two teams that have really good players, but they're just playing shit at the moment.
Yeah.
They're really good teams, both of them. If they're fighting in full cylinders.
Who made that crazy mistake to pass the fucking support?
Eric Dyer, obviously.
Yeah,
it's
that's a
Eric
bad
Dyer. He's dog shit. But Spurs, like out of the two, I have more respect for Liverpool, but I know Spurs is a really good team. I know I just can't deny it, but they just play cuck football at the moment.
Yeah.
First off, missing. What was going on there? What was going on there? Liverpool get 2 goals.
That contest almost.
But bro, second off, this team, they pressing Liverpool, bro. They were on them like an Indian man in Bob's Barge. He was moving up, like, hitting the post, hitting the upright, man. Take it, just a split second away from you being level into the back of a van. Like, my brother, this is risky out here, my G.
Yeah.
So, look, I thought Spurs were going to do. I have this terrible flow in me in soccer, no? But I just love for like the craziest moments.
Yeah.
So let's say, for instance, United were playing City, right? And I wanted United to lose really bad, but now United's like down 1-0 and the game's like vibey. Now I'm just like, United score. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking turn up here.
Yeah. Look, this been crazy. Like that City Spurs game in Champions League was
yes,
like that.
exactly.
One of the best games I ever watched. That game had me like fucking turned the fuck up.
That's what you want to see. You want to see football. At the end of the day, there is no cut.
But you still want the results to go.
Yeah, you do, no? But there's just times where, just as a neutral fan, where you just like want to watch soccer.
Yeah.
You don't want to worry about your team's cock. Like, none of this shit happening at home. You can just like watch other people's downfall.
Yeah.
And if it's very entertaining, we love it.
Yeah, that Leeds game. Okay, fuck.
Look, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Look, it is a good result for Liverpool, not a great performance.
Yeah. Two for Salah.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah. Still scoring though.
I don't like it. I don't like it. You can just flip a switch.
Yeah,
He can
Liverpool just can't beat him for the rest of the
Liverpool
season.
go and beat him for the rest of the season. They win 38 games straight.
I don't know if they're gonna win the game this year. I do know that they're gonna come back into the top 4 challenge.
I'm
Southward.
gonna tell you, we need to get the gap on Liverpool as big as possible. This is like, it's almost like that theory that you can't outrun a bee, you just need to outrun your friend.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is
Absolutely.
right now with Liverpool.
Absolutely.
We just need to outrun other people.
Yeah,
We can't
yeah.
outrun Liverpool.
Yeah.
No.
They're gonna, but who knows? Maybe what if they just fucking bottle it?
Then we would all be very happy.
Yeah, we will.
we would all be very happy. Like,
Yeah, you
universally, like, you can see how that will make us feel good.
I think I understand.
Yeah, you know, there's the Arsenal United bias. We are a fan show, but at the end, it's Arsenal United.
You gotta know. You must know.
You must know. You must know. We love everybody. We love you all, but it's our house. It's our house, yeah. Look, the Liverpool takeover.
Oh fuck! Look, I didn't hear much of that. I was gonna wait for you to wait.
So basically, FSG came out with a statement saying that they want to, like, Liverpool is open to sale. So basically, they said at this point they've seen other Premier League clubs selling and stuff like that. They are saying that they are open to taking on new shareholders.
That's not like a
No,
takeover.
no,
Like with
that is a preposition to sell 100%.
Yeah.
That's as politically correct about we are open to offers as you can
that's
get.
interesting.
Because they were just saying we are open to taking on new shareholders and stuff like that. And they've been under a lot of pressure from Liverpool supporters because basically all supporters are pussies. Like, I mean, all this guy, the ownership. It's all of us. It's all of us. And I think if you look at where FSG took Liverpool over from and where they are now, like, can you be mad?
You can't be mad, bro. They did really good things. Not gonna lie.
I think Roy Hodgson was their manager when FSG took over. Just think the Roy Hodgson Liverpool. My God, that was.
There was a good Roy Hodgson Liverpool, Sterling, bro. They were kind of. Roy Hodgson did get them on the path. Going.
I don't know if we have the same recollection.
I think so. I think they had a few good seasons under Hodge.
Look, that is what it is. I hope that Liverpool get like a.
No, I'm thinking Brendan Rodgers.
You're thinking Rodgers.
Yeah,
FSG was there with Rodgers already.
Yo, fuck. Oh, Roy Hodgson was cut.
Yeah.
Let me down here for a bare minute.
12 years. 12 years. It's a long time, man. So, basically, I just think like, I hope they get like cuck owners.
I hope they get cuck owners.
I'm tired.
They're probably gonna get some fucking Indian Arab fucking.
Like, how many more Arabs are there?
Oh, billionaires.
How many more?
How many are there, bro?
No, next thing we're gonna hear Kuwait.
There's an infinite amount of rich Arabs in this world.
Bahrain. If the next person gets a big, I think Bahrain is like a big next one. Yeah. Bahrain got Bank G. Bahrain got Mad.
They got that old money.
All their country has is desert and oil. Like there's nothing else. They've literally been inviting people to come and live there.
Yeah, the country's just a brothel for oil.
Singapore's gonna pull through at some point too, just like God. The US don't bother me. They just want to make everything into knockouts. Playoffs. They want playoffs. Stay
far away from the fucking English football.
The US want to turn everything into playoffs. You don't worry.
I should try to colonize the game.
Look, let's do the rest of the results for the weekend. Let's just go through Brentford. Nothing for Brentford 2-2. I didn't see that one coming. But we did say draw.
Did we say draw?
We said draw.
Okay.
I feel like we said draw, and even if we didn't, like, correct us in the comments. Let us know if we said draw.
Oh, the boys!
Brighton Wolves, you know.
Brighton Wolves!
Pascal
Oh, fucking, I'm so disappointed that Trossard didn't score.
But you know, Pascal Gross did. Lallana still is alive.
Yeah,
like, I thought Lallana died a couple of years ago. Well, like, no, like, I'm not. Look, fuck off. You know what I mean? And, like, I'm not even gonna fucking defend that. You know? I thought he fucking died. And then.
Oh, this Leeds game was
crazy, bro.
Crazy.
That's a good Premier League
game
to watch. That's a good game of soccer to watch. That was good. When I saw Greenwood, I
was like, oh no! Don't do it to us.
Go get the cups. Go get the cups, my kids.
They got him, they just changed his first name.
He just bleached the bitch. He's got the same cut, alles, you know. The type of finish even made me get Greenwood vibes. I was like, wait, what is this?
You know this fucking Marcus Steven here, this left back? Oh, he's very good actually. He's pretty good. I think he assists one as well. Yeah, he was pretty good, bro. He just came to the season.
Okay. I'm gonna do my watch it. That's a young highlights video. Leicester 2-0 against Everton.
It's about time, isn't it? Oh, Tielemans goal! Did you see it?
I didn't see Tielemans goal.
My G. Can throw on the thigh. Volleys it fucking doper in. Beautiful.
He's coming to Ghana's
and he had another chance goal recently, like 2 games ago, I think.
I would like him to come to Arsenal, I won't lie.
No, I would like him to come to United, even though we haven't over
6 months. He's got 6 months left on his deal. That's an easy 5 million buyout there. Just come play. Be extra option.
Free.
No, free is only next year. We need him Jan. We need players Jan. But look,
crazy goal from Tielemans, bro.
All I want to say is what a lovely weekend of soccer it was. You know, much love. GG's.
Love you.